Jeff Lilly is going to Jeffrey Houghton is going to send Conrad Seelster out to the front. He's got about a 2-length lead early in this one over Kendal Python.
Well, I always liked Kendal Python just off his breeding. Top Notcher, one of my favorite horses of all time, and he certainly didn't come up to his dad's pedigree, but however, I think he certainly here looks a lot better.
Well, I'll tell you what, look at the dam side. You've got an albatross mare in Tabby Hanover on the dam side of Kendal Python. So far, these guys are just sort of scoping each other's out. Right now, Kendal Python is now nose to helmet. They went that quarter, hit a pretty easy 30-2. They're in front of the stands now. It's Conrad Seelster with the lead. Of course, Kendal Python following closely behind for Jeff Lilly, who says, Graham, that, don't take the winning purses differential into too strong a consideration. And he has a point. I mean, the purse structure in the Maritimes much lower than what it is in Ontario, which is where Jeffrey Houghton's been doing his races with Conrad Seelster.
That's no question, and you got to give Kendal. Right now, this race is certainly up for grabs. I thought it might.
Yeah. 102 and 2 to the half. So Jeff Houghton took it real easy there in that second quarter panel. With his charge, Conrad Seelster. Right on his flank, however, is Kendal Python, and this could get interesting. Conrad Seelster's last win was on September 17th at Clinton when he won it in 2 minutes and 1/5. Ray McLean Jr., the driver in that one. Last win for Kendal Python at Summerside in 2:07. So far, nobody making a move. 3 quarters in 1:35 and 2, and this is where it's going to get good. Obviously, they've been saving themselves for this final quarter, and now coming up to a 16th of action, Graham. Let's watch to see when Jeff Lilly pulls the plug, and he's looking really good with Kendal Python. Does a blind switch. Kendal Python is coming up the inside. Conrad Seelster looking very strong. Kendal Python not done yet. Here's a wire. It's Conrad Seelster by a long head over Kendal Python, and we got our money's worth out of a non-wagering event, didn't we?
That's right. It was close, and nearly the dead heat that we hoped it would be, but just a
darn close.
Lilly did a good job. He waited and till the last moment and got the most out of his chance.
He sure did, and I think he pulled a very fair but very fast one on Jeff Houghton when he did the blind switch. I mean, I don't know about you, but I was looking for Lilly just to go on the right line and the way he goes, but he goes, we got a passing lane here at Rideau, and I'm going to use it. He's on the Maritimer, and he came real close. Seelster by a lot. What he did there, very close. Kendal mile. We got our money's worth out of it. Okay, they walked home. 2:06 and 1 off a half of 102 and 2. But hey, you know what, Grant? Even leading up to this race, everybody knew it wasn't War Admiral and Seabiscuit, or Niatros versus Albatross. But we're talking about two of the real workhorses in this game, and you know what? They gave us a really good show.
That's right. It's only deserving that these two get the spotlight on a Sunday afternoon. It's always nice to see that.
That's right, and of course, this race would not have been possible if not for the help from Standardbred Canada, the National Capital Region Harness Horse Association, Harness Racing PI, Trot Magazine, Dan Fisher and our friends there, as well as Seelster Farms and Kendal Farms as well, to all make this the kind of event that we hoped it would be. We thought we wanted to see a really good final quarter of action, and by golly, they did that for us. And congratulations to both these guys, Jeffrey Houghton and Jeff Lilly on board, Conrad Seelster and Kendal Python, respectively. Well, we got our money's worth, as I said, out of a non-wagering event. The purse was only $2,000, but no matter. These horses gave us a lot of entertainment. And it just goes to show you, sometimes it's not all about the clock. I mean, we're watching this match race, and I'm looking over at the fractions, and I'm saying, well, geez, they're walking, but who cares?
That's right. Actually, why wouldn't he hold up and definitely come what's best for the horse itself?
That's right.
Why would you go to 59 or a minute to the half when there's only two of you?
There's no sense burning them out. I mean, this isn't Windsor Raceway where they turn and burn. And I say that as a Southern Ontario boy, but a little dig in there for the guys down in the Rose City. Coming up to the winner's enclosure, ladies and gentlemen, your winner with over 435, make that 445 starts lifetime. The 14-year-old son of Threefold out of an Adios Vic mare in his final racing event. Ladies and gentlemen, Conrad Seelster. Conrad Seelster is owned by Jeffrey and Catherine Houghton of Cambridge, Ontario. Jeffrey doing the training on this one, and of course the driving. Interesting to note that Jeffrey's not listed as ever having driven a race this year, but he made his one event a winning one. Congratulations, Jeffrey. And the cooler presentation going out to Conrad Seelster by our marketing representative, Lisa Richardson, as part of the Clash of the Iron Horses event 2006 here at Rideau Carleton Raceway. So Conrad Seelster's lifetime earnings go from $310,285 to a little over $311,285, according to the purse structure. Terry Lance, of course, our racing manager, did yeoman's service in putting this together. And once again, our congratulations. What a way to end it all. 14 years, this horse, Conrad Seelster. He's a gelding. And, you know, Graham, we talked about this earlier. It would be great if we can see a horse like this at a decent retirement farm. I think the animal deserves that.
That's right. He goes out a winner.
That's right. And now coming up, and also very much deserving of our admiration and applause.